Okay, cool. We're just going to dive in. This is some artwork that I've drawn based on another artist's work, Miyak 3D. I really like what they have sculpted rabbit-wise. I will have to share the inspiration for that somewhere else. I don't really want to post their work. But here's my artwork. I've already drawn it. I've turned it black and white so that I can use it as an alpha map. So we're going to go ahead and open ZBrush. First thing we're going to do is turn perspective off because we don't want perspective. We're very close-minded. Now we're going to go to Tool, Import. And I'm going to import a doll that I have already made that is 28 centimeters or roughly around that. You can download any of my sizing objects on my Cults 3D for free. Okay, so we've imported this. Now everything we create in this canvas should be scaled to work around this size. That's the only way I know how to scale my canvas. So now we're going to click on Subtool. We're going to go down to Append. We're going to add a plane 3D. We're going to hide our model. See how it's made the square the 28 centimeters tall, same as the doll. That's what we want. So I'm going to go to Geometry. I'm going to click Divide 6 times, 6 subdivision levels. We're going to delete Lower. So now this is super dense. Before it wasn't this dense. You can see it by clicking on this polyfill. Cool. Super dense. Turn that off. We will go to Alpha and we will import our artwork. Okay, I've imported my image. Now I'm going to go to Clay Buildup. I'm going to change it from Stroke to Drag Rectangular. And the alpha I'm going to change to Banui. Now we want to make sure our intensity is up kind of high. 20 is not so bad. So I'm going to just click and drag. I'm going to boost that intensity. And I'm going to try and keep this as straight up and down as I can. I want the feet to line up at the bottom. Okay, cool. There we go. I'm going to duplicate that in case I messed up by clicking the duplicate button. I'm now going to hold Control and drag. You have to drag from the gray area to do a mask select. I'm going to deselect some of this nose. Well, actually, yeah, that's what we want. We're going to do Split Masked down under Split. If you don't see it, you can click Split. Now these are split. So I'm going to go to this one, and I'm going to click E to activate my gizmo. You can also activate it by clicking this scale tool right here, or right here. I'm going to unlock my gizmo, and I'm going to move it so that this tip of the arrow lines up with the middle of my drawing. As middle as I can get it. Cool, that's about the center of my drawing. I'm going to lock my gizmo again. And I'm going to click Mesh to Home Axis. Now, I'm going to duplicate and mirror this just to make sure that it is roughly how I want. So it got angled a little bit. I will try, and I will very carefully rotate my image. Okay. We'll delete that other one. Now I'm going to duplicate and mirror. Oops. I wonder why it does that. Well, that is close enough down the middle for me, personally. Yeah. That's fine. So this will name front That's my front ortho. I'm going to go back to this one. We're going to click E to activate the gizmo. I'm going to just move it by unlocking it, relock it, and then click Mesh to Axis. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mirror it. I'm going to turn my canvas to the right, or you can click on this head icon up here. I'm going to hold Shift and rotate my object 90 degrees. So now we have the front, and now we have the side. I'm going to push this back a little bit because I want the head to be kind of right smack dab in the middle. Okay, so it looks like we need to make our ortho a little bit bigger to line up with the doll, because I don't want the height to include the ears. The ears are additional. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I can see both the side. I'm going to name this side and the front. I'm going to click E to activate my gizmo, and I'm going to click this, transpose all selected subtools. Everything that is visible is going to be transposed, meaning it will change with how I modify this. So I want to unlock my gizmo, pull it down to the feet, relock my gizmo, and scale it while holding Shift. Boop. I still want them a little bit taller. Boop, boop. There we go. Now they're that's right on the money. That's exactly where I want it. So now I know that from toe to head, he's 28 centimeters tall. I'm going to turn this off because I don't want to transpose all of them. I'm going to save my canvas in case it crashes. And there we go. We have now imported our artwork and orthos into ZBrush. So that was nice and easy, right? Not so bad. I will now make another video.